other than that, I'm just going to keep things slow, guys. I mean, do you have any other tickers for me? Again, obviously PLTR earnings. So what's my rule? Got to wait a little bit off the open. So I think I'm going to have the 50 calls loaded up for this week. Would like to see that's going to dip back down and play a new high. I mean, the only thing that I like about this is we just broke all-time highs. We tested it way back when. We came back to 45 just a couple days ago, dropped back down to 40, and now we got, almost a 20% pop on this. Yeah, Dripto, I did see that. Did y'all see our posts on that from Penny Boys? I was actually the one who sent that link in to make a graphic for that. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I mean, considering a guy is sitting on 300 billion, does that mean that he is worried that the market's going to come back down? Is he going to make a big move after this election? Like, is he going to go into specific sectors that'll favor, the new president or whatnot? So I don't know. Very interesting, guys. Tesla did hit 250 pre-market today. However, could there be a little scalp trade there through 250? Sure. I mean, could this go from 250 to 255? I mean, sure. Is that valid? Maybe if the market goes up, yeah. On the election day, that's probably not something to be looking to really try to force. However, if the market has some kind of sell-off today, which is kind of the one scenario that I think would happen, I don't know that I see the market just ripping. I don't really see any reason for that. I actually would see the market either go sideways or sell off. And why do I say that? Well, to me, there's nothing like super positive in the news, right? And just in the world going on right now around our markets, right? So I don't see any reason for this to go up. Flat, sure. Maybe money is just sidelines. There's not much volume, not much movement. Very easy to happen. However, the sell-off is the other thing I could see happening, is because maybe people pull their money out of the market, just like Warren Buffett's doing, right? Just kind of pull money out of the market, wait to see, what happens, tonight, tomorrow morning, and then make a move, right? So I think we either see sell-off, chop, and we don't see upside today. So kind of a reason why I don't want to even consider Tesla to the upside. I do like this gap down here at 238. I watched that yesterday. Didn't really have a clear entry on that, but if we end up coming back down, great. However, we are about 10 points away. Yeah, Boeing did end their strike. They got a 38% pay raise, but I mean, look at this, gapped up to 160, pulled back. We closed yesterday at 155, and we're at 157, 158. So really not a significant move on that. If this was up at like 165, Farouk, I'd be wanting to pay attention to it. But considering it's just really not up that much, to me makes it seem like it wasn't as big of a deal as the article can kind of make it seem. So I don't know. That's always something to consider, right? You see news, you may think that it's a big deal, personally. That could be your opinion, and then you go look at the stock, and the stock doesn't go anywhere. Well, I would say 99.99999% of the time, you're wrong, right? Right. There's still big problems with Boeing. It's not like they're a perfectly polished company now after having an absolute chaotic year. But anyways, yeah, that's something that I always like to do. That's something I was taught at the trading firm, is to just, no matter what the news is or the earnings numbers is, what did the stock do, right? SoFi, obviously very strong. I'm not super familiar with this name just because I don't trade it much. I mean, I know what it does, but I don't see any reason to go short on this, Sanjay. I do think that maybe there's more upside to this. However, I know SoFi liked the Biden administration because of the student loan forgiveness stuff. So that's kind of all I have to say on that, unfortunately. I think that's more for I think, who are you? You're in Lee's section, right? Swing Scout. At least you know Mad Maverick. I think that's who I would talk to about this stuff. It's just not a stock that I trade much, so I don't want to give you any false information here. Yeah, so TK, I'm going to be looking at the PLTR 50 call, guys. I mean, look, is this something that I'm itching to get in? Is this some sort of A+ setup for me? Is this something that I'm going to try to force a trade on? No. Okay, it's election day. This isn't one of the Mag 7, right? It's not any of the massive stocks I typically trade. I think that considering that none of those really have any sort of news on it, Meta, Tesla, Amazon. I mean, Tesla gapped up a little bit. Elon went on Rogan, and obviously, talked about Trump a lot, and Trump would, I'm sure, help him out. So maybe that's why this is up. I don't really know exactly why Tesla gapped up like that, but again, not interested in the upside. But what I was trying to say here with about 2 minutes left is PLTR had earnings. So to me, there's a catalyst there, and a slow, choppy market won't affect this as much as the other names. So if I take this, guys, it's going to be a very small trade. Not looking to do anything super fancy or big. And see if we can make a couple bucks. So yeah, I got the $50 calls on. I'm going to, that's what I would trade if I do get in this. And for anyone new, I will make it clear, like I'm taking a starter position. If I ever say I'm loading something up, that simply just means that I'm just getting the contract ready to buy or sell if I'm wanting to. Why is Trump trashing Visa? I actually don't know. I haven't seen anything on that. What did you see, Dripto? Yeah, so I mean, Jelly, I would like to see this come down. I mean, I know you know how it goes. Like after earnings, you want to see like a minute or 2 or 3 to kind of let the IV settle. And then probably just looking to play pre-market high only if I get a dip here, and then seeing if this thing wants to go for 50. I think 50 is a kind of a psychological level. I think it could easily break that. I think that since we're at all-time highs, anyone who is short here is underwater. So there could be a little bit of a squeeze today as well. But again, I like PLTR because it's not going to be affected as much if the overall market is choppy. And that's a big reason why I'm staying away from kind of the other names, is because I do expect some sort of chop or sell off. So if there's a sell off, maybe PLTR doesn't move as well. We can move over to Tesla or something else. But what's up, Jerry? Welcome. I mean, time began. I wouldn't want to get involved in anything today right off the bat. I would wait until tomorrow to really take any specific trades. Coin, let's see, where's coin? 180s. Wow. Yeah, pretty big drop off. Looks like a pretty good support to me, Latvian. Little uptrend there. Oh, we got about 2 seconds now, guys. Market is open. There we go. PLTR calls are open. Or about, wow, these 50 calls are actually pretty cheap. Look at that. 70 cents. Am I crazy? November 8th? Yeah. I can't believe they're this cheap. How much did y'all pay for like the 47s? Nvidia pushing, Tesla's selling off here. I like this pullback. I really just kind of want to see buying pressure now into that 49 area. Pre-market high is 48.89. This contract's just really cheap. See, opening high day is right here at 48. I kind of like that. My IV hasn't updated though. New low. Market skyrocketing here. Yeah, PLTR is definitely down. I don't know why Interactive Brokers is just slower with the IV. Yeah, sitting here right at 47. I don't really want to see them go much lower here. The market is pushing pretty nicely. Apple up, Meta up, Tesla up, Nvidia up. I'm not mad at the way it's just kind of sitting here flat. Right at 47, this is kind of where you want to see that bottom start happening here. You know, I may take a starter position around the high of the day and then look to add at pre-market high. But yeah, you got to think all the people in earnings just took some profits there, or at least a lot of them. This is kind of a perfect scenario here for like an opening range break kind of deal. These contracts are cheap, guys. It doesn't mean you need to buy 20 of them, right? I'm not looking for a home run here whatsoever. If you want to buy in this dip here, then use low a day. It's to me, it's totally valid. You know, other than that, I'm just kind of look to add in here around like the high of the day, and then look for pre-market high. Right. This is I'm already liking what I'm seeing so far. So just try to be patient. There's no reason to just force this trade. I love seeing that. I want to see volume really kick in here. Nice contracts for about 60. This could easily roll back over. Remember that. And if the slower this is, the slower you know, the IV is gonna start crushing here. All right, I'm gonna take a very small position here. Very, very small, guys. I could let this go all the way to low a day. Remember that. I mean, if you want to buy like 2 contracts, to me that is the size you should probably be in right now. Because the real level that I want, because I'm trying to really kind of let this go. So I want to be small size and see if I can get this all the way up to 50. We can kind of keep adding as this goes up. Be very patient here. And just be small size. Pre-market high 48.89. Make sure to mark that out. That's where I'm kind of looking to add a little bit more to my position, and then I'll add the rest around the $50 mark if we can get it. But so far, beautiful opening range break, right? We got our 3 candles down. We held 47. We had a nice buy-up candle. Contracts already at 78. Want to see it hold above 48 now. To me, that would be the best. Honestly, now that we're getting a little bit of a push here, guys, I'm just going to use VWAP as stop loss. Why give it low a day, right? Could take some profits here. We're already at about 85 bucks a contract. Pretty decent gain. Nothing too crazy, but still a good gain. Again, I'm still looking to add more up here, guys. I mean, I'm up almost over 10%. Still holding above 48. The only thing is the market was really strong here, and now it could roll back over, which could hurt PLTR. But because I want to see this really going on its own, and I'm not seeing that. Got in at 64. Nice, Duco. We're up about 40% here. I don't know. I don't really love how this is stalling here, guys. So I'm going to use VWAP as my stop loss, which is at 47.80. So I don't know. Let's call it 47.75 will be my stop loss on this. Other than that, I'm just I want to see a little bit more volume on this. You could take some profits here if you'd like, or at least just kind of trim up your position, which I may do. But again, pre-market high is still up here, so we haven't even broken that. Pretty good opening range break. Not much follow through. Probably just going to use VWAP as stop loss. Keeping it real tight. Small size. I love seeing that, right? Any sort of dip, I want to see get bought up like that. That's really good. Contracts back to 80. What did you guys get as a fill? Probably about 70. If anyone can type. 76, 64. Okay. 76. Yeah, it's a little high, but also this is stalling a little bit. 103 on the 49s. Okay, good. So it looks like everyone's green here. 60, 70. Good. Great job, guys. I don't like how this is stalling. I need to see a pretty strong candle here soon, or I may just get out of this. So the 48 call, nice. You're in the money. Still wanting to add to this, guys, and it's just not moving. Like if I see a nice green candle up in here, that's where I'm adding, and I'm just not getting it. Nice, Ginny G. Come on. Give me a strong high day here. Look at volume. I don't like how this volume's coming off this, man. There we go. New high of the day there. Keep pushing here. Keep pushing here. I want to see pre-market high at least before I try to sell this, but I may trim up about a third of my position here if this candle doesn't really push. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to sell a little bit, guys. Very small profit on this. I really should have probably should have sized it a little bit heavier, but I thought, this would go pretty quick and I could add into it. Here we go. Nice little red to green candle. Still happy to add. Again, I just kind of took some risk off here because remember the real trade is going to be around 50. This is going to be kind of all-time high here because this is pre-market high. Wow, there it goes. Nice, guys. 89 cents a contract. Still looking for this 49 level. Let me check out the wall there real quick. Pretty good looking wall at 49. Here, I'll send it in as well. Pretty good looking wall. Good looking wall. Let me check out 50 if I can get there in time. I want to add to this though. Still stalling a little bit. Okay. The 50 wall is not that big, but we're also over $1 away. So that kind of makes sense. Yeah. So I would definitely take a little bit of profit here, guys, if you haven't. Overall, still, not a fancy trade, not a huge trade, but I'm taking this all day. This is where I want to see it start going here. And then I could look to add maybe soon here. This is right now. I don't know that I want to add right here. Maybe let it see it break, come back in, buy it on a dip. But I've already taken a third off, guys. So, I mean, I could let this go all at a break even if I wanted. So keep that in mind. I just added a little bit there on that dip. Those are little things you can take advantage of if you're really quick. Beautiful. Keep going here. 48.80. I want to see 49. Remember, I kind of want to. I want to let this thing go to 50, guys. I mean, that was my original plan here. I mean, obviously, I'm going to scale out, but I do think that there's room in this. Pre-market high is 2 cents away here. Volume still pretty low. That's the only thing I don't love. So maybe on a 49 break, I just take off over half my position, see what it does. If it holds, I can always add back into this. Just because I'm using those contracts down about 65, 70 bucks a contract. Hit 4 cents away from 49. I would like to see this wall bring some volume in. Okay, so that's why I go and look for it. If there's a good wall there, I know, okay, if we can break this, this should flood some volume into this trade. That'll help this, kind of accelerate itself here. Nice red to green candle here. Boom. 1 cent away. Come on, big fella. It's a pretty tiny trade for me, but it's fun to walk it through with you guys. I'm super small size. I have no interest in going for home runs today, even though looking back on this now, I mean, I'm up almost, you know, is 70% on this. I wish I would have sized in more, but post earnings trade and whatever. All right, so we broke 49. I want to see if we can hold above that nice. We actually closed the candle there. So if I get a little bit of a push and then a pullback, I may add into that. Yeah, futures are pulling back a little bit, but again, I don't think that NASDAQ is going to affect PLTR that much today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to sell a little bit here, and I'm probably going to add in. Wow, look at that. And then I'll add in on a dip is what I'll do. Man, I could have made so much on this. This is kind of embarrassing how much I'm up, but I'll take it. I'm in the 50 calls, JWAG. Yeah, I mean, guys, pretty solid trade, but you know, again, this is just kind of you're getting to watch me walk through a trade. I mean, I don't know what the next candle is going to do, but I'm literally just reading this, and there's no reason. What's wrong with TWS, Tripto? What did it do for you? All right, so we closed above 49, got a little bit of volume there, not that much. Market is pulling back kind of hard. But I still think this is going to try to go for 50. Let's go, Slim Pickens. See, that's what I love right there. Look at this red to green candle there because I really want to add into this. I'm going to add a little bit there. I'm maybe getting a little greedy, but overall it's a big trade here. I'm going to sell again. I'm going to sell more on the 49.50 break. 49.42. I just think 50 is going to be a magnet here. So as long as I can be patient and not be too sized in to freak out on any sort of pullback, I'll do good. $49.46. This might be where they pull it back to 49 though. Only thing, but still, my average price got pulled up to 90 cents right here, and you can see that we're at $1.30 on the contract. So that is why, you know, it's kind of selling some and then buying a little bit more, selling some, buying a little bit more is really good. Well, you know, Jenny G, I already have some good profits locked in, so I mean, I might. I'm still in a super small size position here, but to me, there's nothing that's telling me I need to get out right now. I think 50 is still going to happen here. So just let me be the guinea pig here and let me see if I can kind of stretch this trade out. I want to see a new high here. I want to see that 50-cent level break. That's going to be really important. Look at that. Boom. 5-cent break on that. I'm going to sell a little bit there. Nice. Still got about 5 contracts on. I cannot believe I traded this with such small size. I'm embarrassed. I mean, I could have made $5,000 on this trade. But it's election day, so I mean, I guess I was a little bit worrisome. I was being a wimp, guys. I gotta say, but wimps make the most money in the markets. What's going on, Bitcoin? What's Bitcoin doing? Look at this, 49.71. Yeah, Bitcoin back to 70. I don't have a girlfriend fruit. Well, maybe I have a few. I'm gonna sell a little more there. Right there, that top, that's good. Got about. I only have 3 contracts left on this, so nothing too fancy. If you do pull back to 40, so like this is a scenario I have. I'm like, all right, so I'm already out of most of my position. Okay, Either we're going to come through, break 50, I sell the rest, don't care, whatever. On the other hand, I'm thinking, okay, how would I trade this if I was not in this original move? Well, what I would do is I like the $50 level. You guys know that. This would basically went straight for it. If it pulls back, holds 49, that's where I can kind of start adding into this position using my contracts from lower. And then you kind of get, another trade there through 50. So that's why I'm trying to be patient with this. Typically, you guys see me in and out very, very quickly. But I think this is a great, great example on just being patient, scaling out, scaling in, and just letting the trade work. Let the candles tell you what it wants to do. There has been not a single candle since, besides the 2 candles at the market open that have told me to get out of this. So keep that in mind. I mean, again, very small trade for me, but considering the move, considering the percentage gain of the contracts, I mean, I'll send you guys what I'm in right now. I mean, I could have made, some of you guys probably even made more than me that were pretty aggressive. I'm up only like $450, but still, I mean, what a great trade. Here we go. New high coming in. If we break 50, I'm just going to sell everything. If we pull back, I'll buy some more. I'm pretty mad that I didn't size into this, but again, it's PLTR. Don't trade it a lot, and we're on probably one of the craziest days of the last 10 years. Yeah, not enough pullback yet. Some picking, that's good. I'm glad you noticed that. See, it's like maybe this is going to be the start of the pullback. Where's the 20 EMA, Slim Pickens? I like when you guys bring up stuff like that because you can not only can I help you guys trade, you can help me trade. I don't have all the a lot of indicators that you guys have. So knowing where those are helps me help you. Around 48.65. Oh, that's too far for me. I think this is going to go right for 50 here. I would want to see like a pullback to like 49.25. This is the area that I would want down here to kind of buy back in. So I'm going to go ahead and sell one more of my 3 there just because I don't want to be the guy holding 3 of them that come all the way back under 49. Whole market green. Yeah, NQ is pushing. Yeah, honestly, I mean, look at NVIDIA, look at Tesla, Apple, all pretty good. I'm happy with this trade, though. I mean, it was very slow, steady trade. It wasn't fancy. I'm still riding. Is anyone still in with me, or did y'all already take your money and run? You're still in with me, Jelly? Nice. Definitely scale out. I mean, guys, I have like 2 of my 10 contracts. Y'all are all in? Oh, my God. I love it. Great job. I thought everyone was getting out. I love it, Jelly. Good, dude. You're killing it. Who else has kind of been like flowing in and out of this trade? Anyone selling and adding back? I don't love so I mean, obviously, guys, 50 is there's going to be rejections here, so you just you have to be comfortable with that. That's why I have such a small position on now, because I've just kind of sold most of my position right now. Or I mean, I'm already out of most of my position on this way up, and if it comes back in, my position is so much smaller that I'm not too worried. I can be patient. I can not worry about pullbacks. That's kind of a pullback, I would like to buy. I just bought 1 contract there. This could come lower, though. Right, Pookie? Look at me. Typically, I'm Mr. 2-minute trade, but we've held this since like the 3rd or 4th minute of the day. This is a solid trade, PLTR. Look at that, guys. Nice little dip by there. Let's see what this wall is like at 50 now that we're closer. It's going to be big. Yeah, there we go. $500,000. That's what I want to see right there. It's about, honestly, it's about six, maybe 700,000. So that's gonna be good. I will be selling on that break, guys. I don't think that I'm gonna be looking to really hold much through that, just because we've caught a $2 move on a $50 stock. Another pullback here. 50 is a big resistance, guys. So I'm not going to freak out when there's 1 minute candles that reject. Okay. Yeah, maybe it sets up some sort of bull flag or something. I have no interest in getting out right now. So far, this stock has been nothing but strong today. So if you see 2 red candles after 25 green candles, that shouldn't worry you. If it does, and and you're kind of emotionally attached to that, and you feel like you need to sell, you're in with too much size, and that means that you probably should sell some. I have 80% of my profits already locked in as realized gains. The rest I'm just trying to play with here and try to stick to my $50 price level, because I do think a break of that would be a nice, another maybe 10-15% gain on this. But that also means that I have to be comfortable with losing 10 to 15% of what I'm up right now on my unrealized gains. Here's a little pullback as well. 49.50. Again, I do think, it's totally fine if it comes down to around 49 and a quarter. I do think that that's, not crazy. Trying to be patient here with this. Again, I would like to kind of add a little bit more down in here, guys, but not a ton. For all that ended up holding with me, you have to promise me that you're not going to just like start going in way too heavy, just continuing to add. Okay? As long as y'all promise me that, we're good. Because IV has still come down a little bit. So these, we used to be about $1 a contract at 49, and they're at 115 right here. I don't know what y'all's fills are. I'm up to 107 right now. So that's a little higher than I wanted. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, it's like it's obviously a little tiny 1 minute downtrend here, but this is, for y'all that know me, if I miss this original move, this is a move that I would try to take advantage of, right? I would try to actually trade this move if I missed the original. 110 a contract here. That's okay. Yeah, IV's definitely dropped, you can tell. Market's still pushing, trying to make highs. To me, all it's going to do, it's going to take 1 or 2 candles here to break this downtrend. Volume kicks in, and we're going to go test 50. If we can break the high a day, 49.89, that should be all we need. I mean, I don't know that they're going to break it, that high a day that's 11 cents away and not test 50. All I'm looking for is a break of 50, guys. I'm going to be at this. This will be over 100% gain. And, we'll run away. Kind of a small trade P&L wise, but like I said, look at that. See, low volume though, low volume, right? I want you guys to pay attention to that right now, because this candle could easily just get a huge topside wick here and close weak. I want to see candles like that have a lot of volume. So that's the first thing that I look for whenever I see this. But so far, it's doing what I wanted. So since I didn't add much on that dip like I wanted, which I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't, if I can see just a strong move to the high of the day, I'll just add right here and then sell the rest through the $50 break. 49.75. Okay, so we're about 25 cents away from 50. Could just get out here and just hold like one runner or something. I don't know. I do think this may stall for a little bit. Yep, look at that. See, volume, guys. Volume is key. We did not see even above average volume on either of those candles, which is what I don't like. because that's the first signal that something's not going to follow through. You get a big candle, but it's almost like it's hollow. There's no sustenance in that candle. There's not much volume there. Sharp pullback there. That's a bearish engulfing candle too. A lot of things are pulling back. Again, I'm still not worried about this, guys. I have like 20% of my position on. So worst comes to worst, I sell this, close to break even. I do want to try to be patient and kind of hold it for, 49, but even then. Little pullback here. Nice. This is kind of where I wanted to see it. I hate that I'm being greedy and holding on to this, but I want to teach you guys this too. You guys better have taken profits with me. That's all I'm saying. If you didn't take any profits on that 100% move, then that is completely on you, and you can't get mad. I think I signaled like 4 different sells as well. Yeah, we did miss a 4,000% runner. Nice. I do like that. Again, so the bull flag looking thing is still here, To me, it's still here. Nice contract back to 120. Brooke, what does your IV say? Mine's at 76. Well, we kind of had an opening range break this morning, but this is a kind of a post earnings play here. PLTR, Pookie. It's pretty solid, I got to say. All right, so right here at this downtrend, guys. Let's see if we can break. Volume is going to be the most key thing here. In Q, SPY pulled back a little bit. They're bouncing, trying to go back for new high of day. This could easily reject here and fall right back. Actually, may even just sell a little bit here. Just because I feel like the longer I hold on to this, the more IV is just going to drop off the face of the earth. We traded the 50 calls for this week expiration. Cookie. It was pretty good. Got in around 70 cents a contract, and they hit 140. Nice little break here, the downtrend, guys. Let's see. I want to see us get through 49.80, and then the high day is 49.89. Okay. And all I'm doing is looking for a 50 break and just getting out of this. I'm gonna sell a little bit there though. I don't love holding on to this. We're almost back to that 140, that 100% gain. So don't want to get too greedy, but again, I still have some runners on looking for this high day push. We've just seen a lot of rejections here at this 49.80 level. Trying to be smart with this one. There we go. Still about 20. We're only 25 cents away from 50, guys. So I think we get a nice little break here of 49.80. We should see high a day, and then I think that $50 level should be pretty easy to get to here. Look at that. Buyers are starting to come in a little bit more aggressive. Look at the tape. The tape's speeding up. There we go. New high a day by 1 cent. Come on, PLTR. Let's stay up there. I don't like that wick. But that $50 level is going to be huge. It's going to be kind of a psychological target for a lot of people. That's why I want you guys to be out of the majority of your position. I just sold a little more just because. Little pullback here, little pullback. NVIDIA over 139. Tesla pulling back to 250. 49.26. Yeah, I mean, this 49, down in this area here. I mean, I don't know that I'd say 49.26 on the dot, but I would say, anywhere from 49.10 to 49.30 is a pretty solid support there, Crypto. Little pullback to about 49.50. I do like that. They use that 50-cent level. Seeing a beautiful, beautiful candle here right after that. This is where patience, guys. And again, what time frame for anyone that trades with me? What do you think time frame I'm going to switch to right now? Just so I know you guys pay attention. There you go. I love it. I love it, guys. Either 2-minute or 5-minute. Yeah, either one. But look at the 2-minute here. It just makes it so much easier to look at. You're not going to worry about all these 1-minute. Yeah, 4-hour. Good. I'm glad you guys noticed that. And you could do that as well. But all I'm doing, because see, doesn't this look a lot cleaner than a 1-minute? And all you're doing is just kind of pushing two candles together. It's not that big of a difference if you think about it, but I think it looks different. And it kind of calms you down. I'm just chilling right now. Might pull up some TikTok, keep things just nice and relaxed, set some alerts. Here we go. Still a nice little candle there. Absolutely not. I'm not a TikTok trader. However, I probably should start going live on TikTok, Pookie. That may be something we should consider. TikTok is kind of evil. A lot. I mean, I don't know. I hate TikTok, but just the exposure is ridiculous. I mean, the idiot traders that I'm seeing on there having like 2,000 viewers at once is just insane. Trading ICT concepts on Forex at 2 a.m. Like, what? Oh, of course not. You guys are. I take care of y'all before any other platform. I know it's ridiculous. I mean, I started trading as like, young, but seeing a 17-year-old say he has a Lamborghini from trading is just like so far from the truth. I don't even know how he could say it. Like, how could you say it with a straight face and think people are going to believe you? What do they mark him with, though, Pookie? Is there a certain sticker? I'm glad they do that, though. Come on, PLTR. I think this is going to be pretty solid, guys, when we can get this break. And not being able to pay. Yeah, no, I mean, they stand on the hood to take their freaking selfie or whatever, and they dent it. That's like 20 grand. New high, guys. Here we go. 6 cents away. Come on. I want to add into this, but that's not the candle that I wanted to see. Still pretty low volume. I know, right? 94 high. Come on, make a new one. 96, 97. 3 cents away. Pop this thing. Come on. Yeah, come on, Lee. Get us through there. Man, I wanted to add, but I don't love this. I think they could easily pull it back here. I'm just going to hold my last little measly 2 contracts, guys, and just sell. Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is beautiful. We just tapped 50. Wall's still there. It's still about 700,000. Little pullback. That's fine. I mean, $50 is a pretty solid level here, so it may take a second. Yeah, wall's still there. They didn't really chip anything. Yeah, I think it's just a waiting game. It's just gonna take a little bit. But see, guys, I loved this trade not because of the percentage gain, but more so because I got to really walk you through how to hold on to a trade when it's a slower mover, how to scale in, how to scale out, how to add back. Here we go, red to green. Come on, we got 98 cents or right there. That's my whole thing with this trade is being able to walk you through it. I hope that you learn from that. This is all recorded, so you can go back and watch it. Ivy did pump. I gotta IBKR's IB is way too slow. It just does not update very fast. Thinkorswim, a free product, is faster. Yeah, IB did go up. Wow. Pookie, what software and brokerage do you use for? I know you have a couple different accounts, but like your day to day kind of if you were to come in here and day trade. Webull, okay. Do you pay for any of the packages? Or are you just a wizard? Just the main. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Nice. Look at that quick candle I added right on that dip. That was nice. Here we go. 2 cents away. Break, please. All right, I have 3 contracts. I'm going to sell 2 on the break and then just be greedy on the last one. See if I can get 20-25 cent move on it. Come on, man. This has to break here soon. There's no volume. 99. Boom, baby. Selling. I'm just going to take that. I'm out. Look at that. Big bucks today. Big bucks. I actually kind of love that. Look at this. Flat 500. I could have made 10 times that. So a little disappointed, but election day, PLTR, cheap contract trade. I like it. I'll do it. Look at Latvian over here beating me. See, I knew it. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm happy with that. Are you kidding me? We're 39 minutes into my day. I love it. Yeah, I think there's definitely some more on that, but considering we've got in at 48, I'm just going to take it. Well, I better see some profits, guys. Let's see it. I got that all on recording too, so that should be great. I loved that trade. See, look at that big volume spike, guys. The only thing is, I would like to see this volume candle be like at least the second or third biggest on the day, and it's not. However, yeah, good Latvian. Take those and run. I'm done. All out. New high 167 a contract. This could be one of my favorite trades, honestly. Opening range break that just never stopped. Typically, I never hold trades this long, but something about it just kept me in it. Love it, Pookie. Good. Pookie comes in here and just scalps a little 30%. That's how it's done. Well, Now our day gets boring, right? Anyone have questions on that? Did they get out too early? Did they not buy in as well? I probably bought and sold in that like 20 times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My first buy was 46. One contract, but I just tested it on the dip. Yeah, 100%. This is just kind of the stuff that I teach. I have a whole lesson on scaling in and scaling out. And today, traded it to a T. Great job, Kenny. Nice, mate. Nor 66 buy is beautiful. I mean, look, contracts are 170 right now, guys. I mean, obviously, looking back now, we all wish we bought more contracts considering it was cheap. But no one knew this trade would work as perfectly as it did. I wish I could say the rest of my day was free, Pookie. Later, Jelly. Take care, dude. Good job. Tomorrow rally, yeah. I mean, I hope. I mean, I hate even saying this as like probably the youngest, most stupid person here in the chat, but I think today is like insanely, insanely important. I mean, I'm like anxious. Last night I was like rolling around in bed looking at all the betting sites, like, okay, where are we? Because I saw it go from like I think Trump is at like 67% on some of the betting sites. And then he dropped down to it was like 51.49, and I think now it's back. Oh my god, look at this. 50 and 60 cents here. Contracts are $1.86. I should have made so much more today, but it is what it is. Let's go look at Kalishi. I'll send screenshots in for you guys. It's 58 to 42 right now. Oh, good, mate. No, I went and voted the other day. It's funny. I may have already told this story to you guys, but I was talking to my mom, like, hey, like, I'm gonna go vote. And she's like, okay, good. I'm registered in a different county than where I am right now. So I was registered, a couple years ago. And she's like, all right, yeah, no, you'll be fine. Just go to the limited ballot spot, and the line should be short because most people won't be doing that. What we didn't consider is I'm in a county or a city that's over half of the population here is students, meaning most people are from either out of state or out of the city, so they're registered other places. So the limited ballot line, I mean, I was in it for 2 hours. I'm sure the lines are going to be crazy today, but that was definitely not fun waiting, but pretty crazy. Ethan's first time voting. But oh wait, I didn't even see the screenshot. Here you go. So that's Kalishi. I'm gonna go to Polymark now, or Polymarket. They have this at 62.37. So it's kind of weird, guys. Two different markets have um two different percentages. I thought it would be that's kind of arbitrage there, right? McNulty, love it. You make some money? Cuts off. Actually, my property's my neighbor. Nice. That's okay, TNT. I hope you learned something. Thanks for being here. Robin Hood's 59.43. Okay. Miss you, TNT. We need to do another trip. I'm sure we're gonna plan one. I don't know how soon, but considering it's the end of the year. But I can't wait to see you guys again. Wyatt's gonna be mad at me. I told him, you probably don't even want to trade today. It'll be pretty slow. Nice, guys. Making more than me today. I love it. Maybe y'all could take my job. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty mad. I didn't expect any of this. I mean, if PLTR is like, okay, up on earnings, makes sense. Probably not gonna get too affected by the overall market. Whoa, check out Reddit, guys. What? Reddit 110 to 116. Pretty solid. Yeah, definitely Tesla and DJT. I mean, and then PLTR, of course, just because of how well it did today. Um, but yeah, no, good morning. That must be nice, Kenny Penny. I bet Shy is pretty happy this morning too, and Quinch. Don't they have long-term positions? Spooky, do you have any long-term in PLTR? I remember when I first started trading PLTR was at like 25. I had a share at like 20, I think 25 or 24, and then it was down at like 15, and then I just sold it. But as you can tell, wasn't wasn't the most experienced. Nice, guys. What a fun day. This is just not going to stop either. Yeah, it's definitely not happening. Well, Duco, it sounds like we're on the same boat. I think I only had like one or two shares, but however, y'all, I do have a test today and one on Thursday, so I might start getting to work on that because I'm done for the day. Yeah, I definitely do need to probably go hide. Wyatt. Yeah, great day. Well, are there any last minute questions or anything, guys, that you want me to cover? Any tickers? It is Tuesday, so I do have a free lesson tonight. That's true, Pookie. My meeting is with my advisor. I think tomorrow. I might be able to pop in there today. Actually, we'll see. Duco not feeling well. I bet. I mean, it's already snowing there. I'm sure, right? I'm just waiting for it to get under 60. Yeah, thanks for coming, Floki. Anyone see how many people we had in here? Did we hit 50? I hate that the numbers have gone down. I was sitting around like 80 sometimes. Okay, good. TNT, you're in Minnesota, right? Massachusetts, that's what it is. I don't know. I say that because I don't know if y'all have watched the show Fargo. I just watched that. I like the season one. It was all in Minnesota. It reminded me of TNT just because of the little accent. um, but it was good. It was all in Minnesota though. Flight to Indiana, the whole trip was a bust. Oh, Duke, I saw that. You probably thought I had an accent, didn't you, TNT? Yeah, Pookie, I always think like, man, coming into Halloween, it should get cold, and then my dad's like, remember, you're always sweating on Halloween, at least here in Texas. So I'm like, yeah, I guess that's true. You spent a night in Fargo, Kenny? No way. Beer man's got a little Wisconsin accent. That's so cool. Spy new highs and keep trying to go up there. Yeah, where's Beer Man? Nice. That's interesting. Y'all been to Fargo. Yes, the TV show is called Fargo, and basically it's like I think it's three different seasons, um, all about these kind of like crazy murders that happened in like 2006. I think one was 1979, but I don't want to spoil any of it. But I'm not going to watch any of the. Um, I'm not going to watch any of the other seasons just because I heard they're not very good. But the first season of Fargo is really good. I've been in New Mexico before. I didn't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the desert. I went to Arizona once, 112 degrees. I thought I could handle heat, but I didn't like that. To me, the desert is just so like bland. I mean, I guess there is part of it that's like, I don't know, it's pretty, but I don't know. It's a little, I don't like it. I'm also from like the hill country in Texas, so living in Oklahoma. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys, see if I can find a picture of my backyard where I grew up so you can kind of get some sort of idea. I also kind of grew up on the river too. I don't know if I ever sent you guys what I did over the summer. I probably did. Let's see here. Let's search pool. Let's see here. This is when they were putting in our pool, so it's not very pretty. It's funny. We always wanted a pool at my house growing up, and my parents did it when I left for college. How nice is that? I don't know if any of y'all been to the hill country, but I love it. Let's see. Copy image. See if that'll load or not. There we go. You can see all like the little stakes in the turf. So that was right when they were putting it in, but it's the only picture I have. What happened with IBKR today, Dripto? Because I had some problems the other day. I think most y'all probably know, but I still love it. I mean, I had no problems for years, and then kind of a weird problem the other day. So Pookie, what you're in upstate New York? Is that what it's called? I've been to Cooperstown before, um, for baseball. You looking to move or what? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Cooperstown was good. I think I was like 12 when I went. Those they have like the baseball Hall of Fame there and stuff. So I played in some big baseball tournament there, believe it or not. That's interesting, Tripto. Click here, click this. I don't want to share my account number, but let's see if I can blur that out. Click data right there, Dripto, and see that'll reconnect it. Well, would you move out of state, Pookie, or would you stay there? Thank you, Charlie. Maybe I learned something in school. You love it. So you would stay in New York though? She won't. PLTR under 50. I gotta say, I mean, we didn't catch the very top, but we missed it by about, I don't know, 40 cents. Yeah, that's true. Charlie's gonna go MIA. Well, guys, I hate to cut things short, but I just have to go do schoolwork, which I'm sure all of you college students still have to do, right? Let's do a live stream. Yeah, yeah, y'all should see it. Let's see here. I'll just show y'all. I'll show y'all what part of what I have to do right now. Shaw Smash, yeah, pretty good day. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. I know, celebrate as they come out. Yeah. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. I know this looks actually this should probably be pretty easy for me. Basically, you get a blank Excel sheet that looks like this, and then you have to just like create formulas and stuff and make other boxes and then figure out based on, let's see here, broker shader is the extra problem. Broker shader. And I use this problem to figure it out, kind of thing. It's data analytics optimization is what it's called. I feel like that's probably like directly up Pookie's alley. The orders got filled. Nice. Hello there.
Hello. Hey, Jacob.
What's going on?
You haven't made analytics, so what's going on? You gotta make this broker shader thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, let's see if I can find an example problem for you. Basically, they just, yeah, you get that Excel sheet and then you have to, there's certain ways that he teaches you to do it. I think I may have some, let me pull up my Excel here. But we're gonna go over it in class, so I mean I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But let's see here, homework 4. Let's see if I can pull this one up. Nope, I tried using ChatGPT.
Yeah, we're just trying to free up.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me see.
That would have been decisions are.
So like here's a good example of one. So pretty much the yellow part of it is going to be like the broker shader one that you saw. And then all the green and blue is stuff that I have to make. And then the purple is the answer.
So you just have to find a formula that takes the yellow data and turns it into the purple answer.
Yeah, and I have to use like Solver in Excel. Yeah, I'm sure you know what that is, right? Yeah, that tells me all I need to know then. I mean, it's ridiculous. So if you go to like data in Excel, there's like a solver tab. It's crazy. You have just yeah, no, it definitely is. It's just you have like decision variables, constraints.
Oh, okay.
And
I know what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean the way he teaches it is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I know. I mean, it's just, I mean, these are the classes that I have to, it's mandatory that I take, but they won't let me take a technical analysis class.
Yeah.
So,
which is dumb.
I mean, it's just crazy, right? It's just crazy.
You need to know from Austin so you can test it?
I may do that. I'm gonna meet with the lady tomorrow, I think, unless I have some time today before my earnings stream to go in there. It's like waiting room only. You can't schedule a time. You have to just like get on a waiting list. So if I have time today, I'm gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna tell them like, look, is there anything I could do? Give me a test maybe, and I'll get the credit, or not even a credit. I mean, I don't even need the credit for that other class. Just whatever I have to do to prove. I know, yeah, I should. I'll just pull up the Discord, but we'll see. Almost done. Yeah, I'll give you a free month in the Discord if you yeah, and some stocks ready. Yeah, seriously.
Arrow. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't seem terrible.
Yeah, not too bad.
It seems like a waste of time.
100%.
This is why I had to drop out of college. There was no purpose to things I was learning, and I called it out. It's like, well, comes the breaks. And it's like, well, employers aren't asking for degrees. So
I know, right? You know, it's funny. Like I got like that whole graduation ring thing. And I have a family friend who was like, yeah, my sister went to A&M, got her ring, and she was like 2 classes behind to graduate. they still let her walk the stage kind of beforehand because it was scheduled that she was going to take it, and then she just said, "I'm not going." And I mean, you have your ring, you have like your graduation photos or whatever, and your employer never really asks, like, "Can I please see a copy of your diploma or whatever?"
Yeah, like I landed a job at a firm down in Manhattan, working from home, so a remote job. It was a development firm, and I never got asked a question about anything. It's just about how you network.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean,
My brother became he's a sheriff. He just straight up lied on his resume.
I mean, who really checks, right?
I mean, he had to get certified. They got to finish out. And like, all right, cool.
You have kids, right, Pookie? Okay. Do you have they gone to college, or are they still younger? Oh, okay, yeah. So, well, what's your whole opinion on that? Are you wanting them to go?
If they want to, yeah. But it's going to be an informed decision on their part. So at least that might
Right.
they need to figure out what they want to do. Like,
Yeah.
requires a college degree. You know?
Yeah. There's just, I mean, I wouldn't say my parents forced me to go, but it was just like, you graduate high school, like, good job, you do the bare minimum. All right, time to go to college. Let's go.
The lab tech, he's got 6 figures debt. He's not going to pay it off for the next 15 years.
Right.
It's his job.
Right.
I walk in, boopity, boopity, boop. They don't have the same title, but got paid about the same. And after all his debt and stuff, I actually made more.
Right. Yeah.
The job was easy.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I won't have any debt coming out. So I mean, that was another factor in why I was like, you know what, I might as well. But if I did, I don't think I would go.
No. Well, that's like I was saying last time this discussion came up. The Army's been struggling for 2 to 4 years. It's the recruitment is suffering because people aren't going to college.
Yeah.
Recruitment efforts.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. But I don't know. I have a friend who's my age, and I think he's just finishing up his like 4th year in the Army, and he's like, I mean, now I can go to college completely paid for. I have money in my pocket now, and did I ever have to see like firefights on the front lines? No.
It's stuff.
Yeah. But
it's, even when I went to college, the community college, that's America's before I went. And same thing. They just got out. They didn't plan to.
right.
Now before they enlisted, they went to college, but then after they got out, it's like,
Yeah.
that's weird. Yeah, but we also need, the trades. Like, our infrastructure's crumbling all day, every day. Half a century old stuff just falling apart. We gotta stuff set up.
Yeah.
Those who want to go to school, absolutely go for it. Happy for you. But I think a lot of employers and workforce are starting to realize that requiring that stuff is not going to get good employees.
Right. It doesn't necessarily make them good employees. I mean, obviously, if you're going to want to be like a doctor or lawyer, like it kind of makes sense. But
you should go to school.
Right.
He's practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go to ChatGPT University.
It's not my Google. It's okay.
Yeah. One of the OpenAI, I don't know if it's a founder or whatever, I saw a clip of him the other day, and he said that the new, I don't know, is it 01 or 10 ChatGPT, I don't know, whatever the newest one is, did some sort of legal document that would typically take, I don't know, 6-8 hours at $1,000 an hour, and it did it in 5 minutes. And it was like, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
Pay $1,000 or $10,000 stack overflow, and a lot of startups are trying to do so really knowing what you can and can't copy. That's what
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I probably got to get out of here. So, if you want to stay here, you can. If not, guys, I got a free lesson tonight, and let's see, when is the next stream here? It should be in about 20 minutes, right? No, I guess not. PBUOG or PBUG meeting at
well, today we have the technical. It's these coaching things.
Oh, okay. I don't see it on the events.
Or is it? Yes, James.
Okay. Let's see here. Also, my earnings stream is not on the events either. But anyways, so earnings stream today over SMCI and LUMN is going to be at market close, so 4 Eastern. And then I have another free lesson tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. So for anyone that's still listening, I hope to see you there. Other than that, I think I'm done. Good trade today. I'll get this clipped up and sent in.
Shout out some people. Shout out my store. Yeah, good stuff.